Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. Today, we are at Tanglin Halt Market to try some of the food there. Yes, you heard me correct, Tanglin Halt Market. To try food like this, and this, and a few other things. And so, join me here at Tanglin Halt Market, where we will explore this place and find some food gems. So let's get going and let's get eating. How to get there? First of all, from Commonwealth MRT station, you get out of the gantry. You're actually on the east-west line. You're looking for exit A. Once you pass the entrance, you turn left. You see you're actually on an overhead bridge. Okay, so follow towards the end, and then you turn left again, and then you walk down the stairs. Just walk down to the bottom of the stairs. Okay, and after the bottom of the stairs, you just keep heading straight. Okay, in front of you there will be a lot of shop houses. Okay, which probably is just a normal provision stores, maybe sell all the usual stuff like a handphone store. And then there's also a aircon food court, Kofu food court, with some food here. But I've been in there, nothing really spectacular about the food. Okay, so after you walk a bit, after the Kofu food court, you turn right. Okay, and you go straight. Okay, so just keep heading straight. Okay, so you need to walk straight under the block itself. On your right will be Kofu, on your left will be Shenxiong, but just keep walking straight. And up ahead, you will see that there's actually a traffic light, a pedestrian crossing. Head towards the pedestrian crossing. Okay, and you can see diagonally opposite us, old shop houses. Okay, so you'll be heading to that direction there. So just keep walking. Head towards the old shop houses, the black and white shop houses. Over here, there's actually a shop that actually sells snacks, which is called Richie Curry Puff. The curry puff here is actually not bad. We'll come back here later to do a review about it. But at the moment, if you look towards your right here, this is actually Tanglin Halt Market. The dry and wet market is actually at this portion here. So what you do is you just keep walking straight, past all these shop houses. Walk until you reach the main road. At the main road, you turn right. You'll notice that we are actually at the... Let me just cross the road to get you a better view of the food center. And here we are at the Tanglin Halt Market Food Center. So this is the place. We're going to go in and try some of the food here. So this is the market itself. It's quite an old market with quite a tall roof, and because of the tall roof, it's actually quite nicely ventilated. And this is one of the first things we're going to try here. This shop is actually called Laksa Prawn Noodle. What people come here to eat is actually their laksa, and there's the pricing around $3 to $4 for the small portion, then $5 and $8 for the medium and large. Okay, so it depends on which items you want on your laksa itself. You'll be paying accordingly. Okay, so this is the laksa itself. This laksa I got is actually $4 laksa with prawn, cockles, and fried tofu. One thing you need to note for this shop itself is when I was ordering this, I got the last few bowls, and this is not even 10 AM yet. So if you don't want to eat here, you need to come early. Because I got the last few bowls, the stock itself was a bit salty, but I suspect that is because I'm reaching the end of you're actually at the bottom of the bowl, so the thing is a bit salty. But other than that, the laksa itself, the gravy, the broth is actually it's still very thick. It's still spicy. You can actually taste the dried shrimp flavor in it, and it's very flavorful. As you can see in the dish itself, they did it quite well. I find that this laksa itself is very, very tasty, but unfortunately, like I said, you have to come early. The architecture of this food center is slightly different than the other food centers you find in Singapore. But the next shop is actually just 2 doors down from the laksa shop, which is called Delicious Duck Noodles. And we're going to try some of the noodles here. I ordered the $3 bowl of noodles. As you can see, the noodles itself, the soup, is a very dark color, which is a good sign. What does that mean when it's dark? Well, you just have to taste it, and when you taste it, you can actually feel that the soup is good. It's like with a herbal undertones to it, and you can actually taste that it's a dark soup. It's not overpowering, but has a very nice herbal and soy aftertaste, which is very, very nice. The noodles itself has a nice little bite to it, which is quite good, and the meat soaked into the soup itself absorbs some of the flavors of the soup, and it's actually quite nice. And also the chili sauce is also slightly different. It's not very, very spicy, but what hits you first is that it's a very salty with a fermented shrimp aftertaste, which is a bit special. But overall, it's a very, very good duck noodles, and I think I suggest for you to come here. If you do try, take the soup version. Next up is this shop here called Tanglin Halt Original Peanut Pancake, and this shop itself is another shop that's only open for breakfast. You come during lunchtime, it will be sold out. And basically, if you get the peanut pancake, it's around, I think, 80 to 90 cents, and then the other items are around $1 to $1.20 depending on the filling. Okay, this is the peanut pancake itself. As you can see, lots and lots of peanut inside the filling itself. The pancake is also done very well, and I felt that this is one of the better peanut pancakes that I've eaten so far. Only thing is the peanut filling does have quite a bit of sugar in it, but other than that, I'm not complaining about that. I do like the extra amount of sugar in it, but other than that, it's still a very good peanut pancake. Okay, this is another item that you can buy from their store. Instead of making it into a big pancake, they actually make it into small little pancakes with stuffing inside. So how you tell the difference between the items is the packaging, the little frilly paper cups they are in, the paper covering things. Each one will have a different style, and that style will tell you what type of filling is inside. This one here is yam. There's a yam taste, but the yam taste doesn't step out of the pancake taste. So the pancake taste does overpower the yam a bit. Other than that, we also ordered this one here, which is another different type of pancake. As you can tell, there's a different frilly cupcake covering thing. And if I'm not mistaken, the item here is actually red bean. Look at that. Look at that. Whew. Red bean was not too bad. But what I really like is the next one, because I do have a bit of a fondness for black sesame. I find that black sesame is quite, I do quite like the flavor itself. So I ordered a black sesame pancake. I think this one is the one that cost me I think $1.20 each. Okay, as you can see, there's a different type of packaging, and this is the black sesame. They actually stuff in quite a lot of black sesame paste in it, so I do quite like the black sesame. It has a very strong black sesame taste, which is quite good. Okay, let me just cut it up for you and just show you how it looks like. Okay, so overall, the peanut pancake and all these 6 small pancakes cost me around $9.80 altogether. Good pancakes. Good pancakes. If you are around and in the morning, do stop by and try. As I was saying earlier, as we are walking through here, there's this place here called Richie Crispy Puff. And what do they sell? They sell the normal deep fried snacks, you know, like deep fried spring roll, goreng pisang, but they also sell a curry puff. So there's different types of curry puff. You have the black pepper type, you know, you have the sardine, then you have the normal curry puff. But what I suggest you to try from here is their sardine. Their sardine curry puff here is actually quite nice. They do have the normal potato curry puff. Okay, and as you can see, the crust is actually quite nice. Okay, but the filling for the potato one is just quite normal, nothing really special. But what I do like is actually the sardine. The sardine is a bit spicy, and also you can taste the onions. The onions is actually very well caramelized inside. Because of that, adds in a lot of sweetness to the curry puff itself. But one thing good is also the crust. Look at that. As you break it, the crust is actually quite nice. The crust here is not bad. This is the potato and curry puff. And this one is the sardine one. It's not the super flaky kind of crust where it will just break out immediately everywhere, but the crust itself, you know, it still holds itself quite nicely. And this is the sardine one. Look at that. Very. So if you do like curry puff, I suggest you to try the sardine one. It's quite tasty. So this is Tanglin Halt Market Food Center. There's lots of good food here. We have tried a few of them. I hope you enjoyed what you see. I surely enjoyed eating it. Anyway, as per usual, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to join me for my next food adventure. This is actually Tanglin Halt Market Food Center. Next up, we'll be going to Tanglin Halt Food Center, which is just nearby. So join me for that, and bye bye.